we're going to do something different with them. We're going to make a sauce out of Bing cherries for a tiramisu, a little twist on the classic. So you want to get nice plump cherries that are rather firm and pit them, of course. And I have about a pound right here in a pot. We cut them in half. And now we're going to make a simple sauce with about a pound of the cherries and some sugar, about a half a cup. So a half a cup of sugar goes over the cherries, and you want to add a little bit of salt. Half a teaspoon is fine. Mix that around, and we're going to let this go so that the cherries just exude their juice and make a nice sauce. And when this is all nice and thick, we're going to get it cold, because I'll show you how we're going to use it in the tiramisu. So once that sugar is dissolved somewhat, then I can just let that go and keep my eye on it. We really don't want that to burn, so I'm going to lower the heat on that and come back and look at it in a few minutes. It's going to be absolutely delicious, and we're using Bing cherries, but you could also use Queen Anne cherries if you can find them. So now we're going to make a filling for the tiramisu part of this. And to do that, we want to start with some heavy cream. So about 1 1/4 cups of heavy whipping cream goes in a mixer. You can do this by hand or with a hand mixer if you have one. And we're going to let this go and let that get thick. So with that, we want to have some mascarpone cheese. Mascarpone is a thick cheese, creamy cheese like cream cheese, but it's a full fat cheese. Comes from the region of Lombardia, but you can buy domestic mascarpone, and it's used in tiramisu. It's a classic. So in this bowl right here, we have 4 ounces of mascarpone. I just want to get that soft. I'm going to add a little bit of sugar, about 1/4 cup. Get it really smooth. And what's nice about this is that we're making a filling that has no eggs in it. Because classic tiramisu is usually made with raw egg. However, we are not using egg at all. Let me see how we're doing here. Well, we're getting there. Not quite there yet. So let me give my cherry sauce a little stir here. You can see how the sugar now is starting to melt. And every once in a while, if you're doing 3 things at once like I'm doing, you want to go back and stir that. And we're going to let that cook now. That's going to cook right down and thicken for us. So lower the heat on that. And come back here. Okay. Let me get a spatula just to check this now. See how we're doing. All right, I think that's perfect. So now we can take this out. And we're going to mix it right in with our mascarpone. And this is going to be our filling. So get that whipped cream in there. All of it. Try to be neater than I'm being right now. And you want to just fold that in. So you fold it in neatly. Let me get a better spatula for this. Fold it in so it's all well mixed. And this part you can do early in the day. Put this in the refrigerator so this is out of the way, because you know that tiramisu requires lady fingers, savoiardi as they are known in Italian. So that looks good. So now I'm going to cover that, put that in the fridge. We'll come back and get that in in a little while. So in the fridge it goes.